a long weekend trip up to Bentonville, Arkansas over Labor Day weekend. Up to Northwest Arkansas from Dallas is about a 6-hour drive, so we headed out after work one day because we had a 3-day weekend coming up and we just wanted to ride some bikes, eat some good food, and just enjoy a chill little vacation, if you will. It's not really a vacation, but it was still fun regardless. We rented this super cute Airbnb. It's definitely different than the last time we came to Bentonville. I'll link that in the upper right hand corner. I did love that the Airbnb was in walking distance to Airship Coffee. This is a super cute little coffee shop. There are several airships around the Bentonville area. I had their lavender latte, and we actually went here on several different days because of how close it was. They had a great pastry selection, and they also offered some vegan options, so I thought that was really cool too. Bentonville is really small, but they have some really good food options. We were in the mood for pizza, so we went to Oven and Tap, and I am literally still daydreaming about this pizza. And also the margarita here was incredible too. I 100% recommend going here. It was an amazing meal. Bentonville and Northwest Arkansas in general tend to be very pet friendly, so it's just a really great place to bring your dog. There are so many nature trails. There's just a lot of hiking in this area, so whether you want to go on a nature trail or even just a paved trail, there is an abundance of that here. We were able to walk Kahlua all over the place. She had several miles every single day, so there was no shortage of fun things for her to check out. We walked down towards the Crystal Bridges Museum. She really enjoyed it and was so tired afterwards. We walked for several miles and Kahlua was totally worn out by the end of it.
Yeah, she's getting tired now.
She was ready to get back to the Airbnb and just chill out. A great addition to this Airbnb was that they included this yoga mat for their guests to use. I really appreciated it. I have been doing yoga since I was really young, but I've been practicing daily since about April this year. I've just gotten really into yoga, so this was super nice just to have this, even when I was away from home, and just to get to enjoy the space a little more. One of my favorite aspects about traveling is checking out different hotels and different Airbnbs. I love seeing the unique spin that designers can put on a place, and I thought this particular space was very well thought out. You can tell every piece has been carefully curated to fit this space. I thought the backyard space was really nice too. We had a lot of fun hanging out back here with Kahlua. I thought the water feature was a super nice touch that they added. The only thing that could have made this space better, in my opinion, would have been a hot tub. I think that would be so nice in the cooler months. The unit itself is also located above the garage, and that's where we stored our bikes. So it was really cool that they had bike storage here on site, which is definitely a perk in Bentonville. Speaking of bikes, that's the whole reason we came to Bentonville over Labor Day weekend. It's a huge mecca for mountain biking and has miles of trails, jumps, and a lot of other cool, unique features to keep you occupied. The last time we came here, we decided that we both need e-bikes, and we still haven't gotten them, but it's way higher on my list now. I love coming here, but my legs are just so dead by the end of the trip. One of my favorite things to do is to ride the Razorback Greenway. It's a paved trail and a lot of it is downhill if you're coming from town. Obviously, you have to do the uphill on the way back, so that part's a little harder, but it's just a really beautiful scenic trail. So nice to go through and just see all the trees. It is closed at one point, but you can still get quite a few miles in, or you can go around the closure if you're willing to get on the highway. We also spent a day at Kohler Mountain Bike Preserve. This is always a fun time. There's a lot more uphill and downhill here. Looks like you got some good air on that. That was fun. It did rain for about a half day while we were here, so we did experience muddier trails than usual. Unfortunately, a few of the trails did have to be closed down, but it's just a risk that you have to take. Overall, most of the trails were open, and we had such a great time here as usual. If you love bikes, the outdoors, or just a vibrant art scene, I definitely recommend checking out Bentonville. It is such a fun little town to explore, and Northwest Arkansas in general is just a gorgeous place. Feel free to check out my other video on Bentonville, but as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.